Hello guys and good morning. Czar here with another video, and today I want to talk about the new trailer for the Switch 2 reveal that has just been released by Nintendo. And as a really proud owner of my own Switch, I do have some things I want to talk about. There isn't really much that we can talk about from the technical perspective because we don't really have the technical specs for the new Switch 2. But there's some things I really want to talk about the design perspective from the Switch 1 to the new Switch 2. So I'm gonna play the video in the background as we talk a little bit about it. And honestly, I am pretty excited about this. I really hope this video doesn't get copyright strided by Nintendo, so we'll see about this. Well, this is pretty basic. We're seeing a normal Switch. And this Switch itself is a really amazing console that does have some kind of limitations that I really hope they fix on the Switch 2, such as being 30 FPS. I really think we live in a we live in a new age where 30 FPS is something that is stuck in the past. So I really hope we do get a 60 FPS. So right away, this is something that it's a little bit worrisome for me. I really like that you can just sit your Switch. This is the OLED version. I really like that you can sit your Switch whatever you want and whenever you want. And this, even though it looks pretty cool, I get a little bit worried about the durability of this handle, of this support. And because it's really thin, you know, it does have the same structure as this one. It does seem maybe it's a little bit higher up. Let me try to get in a point where you guys can see. So I'd really hope it just is stable enough that it doesn't break or it doesn't suffer from any major damages. Like, because it's really thin, you know, you can see the edges are really thin. And I used to have the normal Switch, which was it was similar in the case that it was even smaller, the support. And this one seems to be taking from the Switch OLED that has the big support, but it's only these thin edges, which makes me a bit worried. But honestly, Nintendo makes pretty reliable products and they're really durable. So I hope it's good enough, but we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, it's pretty flexible. You can set it however you want. That's pretty cool. They're changing the controller colors, which, well, you know, they need to change something to call it Switch 2. Okay, so this part is something that I was really, really worried about. So let's let it run for a little bit so just we can see how it connects to the Switch itself. Even though it looks pretty cool, it's very slick. You know, yeah, okay, let's show the nice Joy-Cons and some things, you know, it's a pretty sweet, yeah, you can ride around your table, you know, because people are definitely gonna be doing that. So, yeah, this is what makes me a bit worried, you know, this is how it connects to the Switch. So, the old version of the Switch 1, the Switch OLED, whatever, so you press this little button here in the back, and it slides out, right? So, for both controls, it just slides out, which is pretty simple, works pretty well. And it slides out, you get your controllers, and it's working pretty well. Boom, and it's connected. That's it, it's done. And the connector itself is really thin. You know, it's very, very thin. And what makes me worried, it's both, since it now has pins, like my mic is right on the way. Yeah, maybe if I play the video a little bit further. There we go. Okay. So here we can see it has pins on the side, right? Which this Switch, come on, focus, camera, please focus for me. Come on, please. Okay, so as you can see, there are no pins on the side. So what it makes me worried about is that this could break. You know, since now both this outer layer that connects to the Switch is a bit thicker, and now you have the pins, I get very worried that this could break. It could bend, it could break, it could have some further damage, and probably the Switch 2 is gonna be a more expensive console in itself because it's just a brand new release. And getting these types of consoles fixed is also pretty expensive. So this makes me worried, but hey, again, Nintendo makes pretty durable products. We'll have to wait and see how really fragile this connector can be. I do get a little bit worried anyway, because these are probably gonna be pretty expensive. The Switch 1 itself is already pretty expensive. So from a design perspective, I get worried about that connection right there, if it could break, because a Switch is something that you usually take with you, right? You don't just leave it at home. It is your portable console as well. So it is susceptible of taking damage, right? It's just what it is. It can happen. Accidents happen. Just like people break their phones, you can maybe drop your Switch, you can drop your bag, and even if you don't drop the bag like super hard, maybe it could have some damage to the pins, and maybe your controllers are not gonna work properly anymore. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but it does make me a little bit worried, even though it looks great. Yeah, pretty slick, pretty nice. Switch 2, pretty awesome, right? They're also gonna show us the new base. I'm wondering if this is a new Mario Kart, or if it's just Mario Kart 8. Like, I haven't played all the maps for Mario Kart 8, so I don't know. The new base, yeah, it's just a new base, you know. They need to switch things around, buttons, you know. And yeah, they need to sell more accessories, right? So this is a pretty big part as well, which we get a bit on the technical part, which it's gonna be backwards compatible with games from the Switch 1. So it's gonna have the little game slot in here where you can just and put your games in, which it's pretty cool. I like that they're keeping that up. It's both gonna be both digital compatible and digital backwards compatible and physical backwards compatible, which is pretty cool. I like that Nintendo does that, and they really like just giving you the possibility of playing their older games, which Nintendo is pretty awesome for that. Props to them for keeping it up. And yeah, besides that, we don't really get any more information about it. We're gonna have the Nintendo Direct on February the 4th. So we're probably gonna get some more technical specs for the Switch 2 on that date, so in 2 weeks, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so I really hope as well that they bring up either 60 FPS, or let's be honest, 120 would be even better, you know, because 60 FPS is also something of the past. I am a PC gamer, and I have been playing with my 240 hertz monitor, and you know, that's pretty cool. And 140 is also pretty cool. So let's see what Nintendo does, because honestly, the tech is here, you know, like even phones, and this is like a 4-year-old iPhone. This already has a 120 refresh rate, right? And this is 4 years old. So why can't the new Switch, which is releasing right now, can't have a 120 refresh rate on this? Because I think even the Steam Deck has 120 refresh rate, or 144. I'm not 100% sure. I can't properly remember. I'm pretty sure it's 120. The Asus ROG whatever also has 120. So the Switch 2, I'm really, really hoping it also has 120 for that smooth gameplay and smooth experience, you know. And hopefully it's also gonna be able to run some more demanding games, you know. Maybe who knows? Maybe we get some Monster Hunter Wilds on Nintendo too. That would be pretty awesome as well, you know. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment to me what you think about the new Switch 2. And I'll be back on the next video. I'll be back with more videos. Now, we are back, boys. And I'll see you in the next one. Czar out.